had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your... You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Nicole Hardman now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinals, roll,
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
Here's Hall once more. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
New set of downs from 37. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Darts going to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Out of the backfield looking for Brees Hall there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's on target to Williams. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start the game
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now to kick this one away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. He gets loose down the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Titans start off well to tie things 7-7.
To kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. To pass some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
On first down, here comes Hall. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Going on third, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Check out.
They'll go. Here's Darts. He connects downfield. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams break the tie here in the first. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Dragon 6, Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
19 Titans, 70 Timberwolves, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Willis. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Working quickly here.
70 Timberwolves.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Screen here for Kamara. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th and forever coming up.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
They're going for this. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's Dart. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At the 42-yard line.
To start, here's Dart, and the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in, and it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in! Jamison Williams! Touchdown Rams! That his second TD catch of the season. Butker's extra point is good, and the Rams will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check. 19 light. Down. Rig alert. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he will go all the way. Evan Ingram. Touchdown Titans. It's his second touchdown of the year. Riker good with the extra point. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Will Riker to kick off.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Williams in motion. On 1st down, Dart. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Rams. That's 2 touchdowns. touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. The extra point by Butker is good, and the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Rodgers keeping it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. And not the greatest of efforts there, as this one will land out of bounds. The man in motion is Watson. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Pistol snap to Willis. This throw right side is caught by him. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Throwing is Willis. That's complete to his running back, Facial Chilton. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Tennessee.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Rudy Ford. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and the ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
To the air on second down. Dart. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The man in motion is Watson. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 17-7 is the score. We're back in Music City after this. Third and 2. Here we go. To the air once more is Dart. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 42 yards.
On the play. And the Rams first down.
On the play fake, here's Dart. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the former Raider All-Pro Khalil Mack. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Titans are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a...
Open man downfield is Noel. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards.
19 tight.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Willis. That's complete to DK. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the
Dragon
20-yard
60.
line.
To throw is Willis. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Tennessee. Will Riker down on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Riker to kick off.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. To start this drive on the ground, it's Hall. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. That one on target to Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, L.A. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Riggs! 70 Timberwolves! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
To throw, here's Willis. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3rd and 7.
Check, Bobcat, check, Panther 6, down!
Throwing, Willis. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Mustang 19, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Willis now to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Willis. Moving outside the pocket. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Ready up. Check smash, check smash. Tag. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Willis now to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On second down, Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. This time they stay on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
And they're on the 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
19 tight. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 right here.
Putting the tight end in motion. Dart going to throw here on second down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down, Los Angeles.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's done it again. Back-to-back good runs. 19 this time. And another first down.
And And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He'll run. It's Hall. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Here's Dart. Flush to his right. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown Los Angeles.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Tim DK. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos. Ready? Ready.
Willis to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Set up the screen here for Tootin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
50. Hey, 88.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Rams 41, Titans 21. Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Let's get it.
middle with Hall. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Shamar Turner that time on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 15
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
They give to Hall. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion. To the left side in the hands of Watson. They get 15 on that game. First down, L.A.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go play action here with Dart. That's to the rookie, Harold Fannin. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the
Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, here's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Williams in motion. Man in motion, heading right. 3rd down, here's Hall. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Rams will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Set to kick off.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Jimray DK now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, let's go.
Pistol snap to Willis. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
18 cards, go!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Big Lion.
They'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The extra point.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Titans are back within 6.
34, Titans 28. Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. It's 1st down, and it's Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Let's go now. Go.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He'll find it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. The man in motion is Watson. On the give, it's Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. for it with Hall.
Brees Hall, the ball carrier. Savon Rebel on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Punt team headed out for the Rams as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.